Nothing too crazy. I mean, I still see the call of Chaos Knight call.
Right, yeah, so...
I mean, it's fine.
Thinking some mid to late game fights, especially with a DK stun. I expect... What do you think? Sumail's going to go for, like, the Ags DK build instead of the Meteor Hammer one again, right? Build as, like, a secondary core in this mid laner. I'd expect still a decent...
30 seconds to battle.
Taking a look here at the Nouns games, rechecking their drafts for the DPC and the games they played so far. See if there's any patterns I can see here, any strats. This CK is new to them here for at least Dream League. Oh no, it's not, pardon me. They just picked it yesterday versus OG. Okay, and once again, they did pick it 15 as well. But then they...
So, I want to know how he fixes this problem of this, you having a hero that can't really shove versus Coddle. Stun is not gonna fix it, but I guess this is
no.
No.
I mean, it is the classic DK thing, right? Remember when we were seeing that year of DK off lane, and it was just, yeah, you would just get stunned for 3 seconds at level 2, and then you would not be able to last hit creeps, and you would repeat for every single wave. Good stuff. I suspect it's gonna be a lot of that early on. A lot of points in this Dragon Blood, though, not even just for the region. Obviously, not too concerned about the Coddle right click.
That's the right choice. You need the pretty fire desperately in this. I honestly don't know how you tank this regardless. Like, I think this lane is...
Dire's courier has been killed.
I don't know if it's that... Well, yeah, Kava can actually get off to an incredible start and just take over the game. Maybe he doesn't even go for the Grease build like we saw in Coddle offlane and just go straight Vessel because he has more impact that way, especially
genuinely
when easy.
It's such a good Vessel game, right? I mean, you have 4 strength heroes and then a Kuro Ench, right, who normally doesn't take a point in the attendance too early on, but you'll have no shortage of really good Vessel targets here. The only one who's really going to be able to do anything about it the entire game is Miracle, right? You've got other ways of dealing with him with the physical damage of the CK and of course the Black Hole.
Sumail really committed. He got the water rune as a result. Just men fighting Gunner. Gunner forced him to go Dragon's Blood though because of the auto attack concept. Yeah, actually, pretty big win for him.
Denied.
See a whole ton of DK, at least not in C that I'm used to. Bottom, Icarus die for GH, hoping for the kill, but he will live just barely.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
But yeah. Do want to see here how Sumail's going to continue laning here. Did get both water runes, and again, he can tank creeps no problem basically all day, even just with this first point of Dragon's Blood.
Got axes now. I mean, Husky got hit by one of the spirits. That can be enough. They go for Yamsun instead. Body blocks from Mind Control with a bowler. Yamsun might be in trouble. Mango for the axes. There we go. But Yamsun was saving the magic stick, and he forced the Mango. Didn't die. That's a pretty big win. Now lacks the region though to get back into the lane.
Yeah, he'll just pull a couple tangos here from Huskies. He's going to eat the tree. Does hurt him, right? Because especially because Yamsun has not taken the points in Chaos Strike yet. It's pretty normal in this kind of a lane, right? Having the stun and having some kill potential here with your Mirana. But he doesn't have the sustain, right? He's not Chaos Striking yet, which is pretty instrumental for this kind of a hero to be able to lane and trade a bit better. Mind Control 2 points right now into the boars as he does build into the Helm of the Iron Will. So we'll end up seeing the very classic rush to Helm of the Overlord here, just so Husky doesn't start arrowing all of his creeps early on.
Husky isn't taking a point arrow yet, which is I think the right choice. Boars doesn't really matter if you arrow them. Starstorm's better. Taking a second point Starstorm already. GH is hunting him down, though. That's level 2 spirits actually dealing damage now, and you'll kill him with the Icarus dive. Residual damage for the win. As Kuroki's having his own fight against Lelis up top. Lelis, the moment he gets in the middle of the range, he'll be hit by an impetus. Kuroki, there we go, the impetus. He can commit for this kill, should. Lelis is healing with a tango, had to bring a protection, but that's not going to be enough. 2 kills for Nigma.
Oh yeah?
Stabilizing these lanes.
Supports here, winning the skirmishes early on. GH with a phenomenal performance so far on the Phoenix. That second point in Fire Spirits really kind of ruining Husky right now. So long as you keep your distance here on Phoenix, especially without Icarus Dive, you can be pulled in very quickly to your death against these two.
For bracers or anything, just magic wand, that was it. Now he's going to use it to kill Lelis. There's the Dragon Form, and the Centaur Stomp as well. Oh, he's for the Malefice. That was clever. Lelis now gets a little bit more space. He might be run down by Miracle regardless. Move. Can't do much. I think they dive him. Sumail has 2 points of Dragon's Blood. That's enough to tank this tower. The TPs are coming though. That's going to be Gunner trying to save his teammate. Maybe a little bit too late. Move will fall as Gunner sets up these Illuminate with a blind. A lot of damage from Miracle. That's for a second round. But there's a Dragon Tail. Sumail says, Miracle, we can kill him. A Miracle's TPing already. Sumail's going to solo commit. Oh.
Miracle.
God, I should have shit.
Player's halfway being wound up. I think he's got him. I think he's got him. He's
I think the
like
poison
HP when this hits.
He's gonna TP too.
Oh. Okay. Sure.
Oh, okay, the Illuminate setup actually did screw. Because Gunner would get healed by that because he used that form.
Fair enough. Icarus dive away. Oh, GH for his Icarus dive beauty. He's going to get himself 2 bounty runes. What a play here. Really annoying Husky, though. Is he going to deny himself? No way, right? Infuse raindrops?
He didn't believe in himself. Oh, GH trying to get away. He's still the TP.
He doesn't
Curry's
believe
giving
in
vision, though. That's Yamsen's Curry giving vision to GH.
Here comes the arrow. Kobe.
Looked it wrong. Oh, arrow barely misses. Here comes Gunner. He has the infused raindrops. GH is still alive. Okay, he has to die finally.
Oh, there it is. He'll go down. Move is...
He's gonna kill him. The lifestealer with a toss.
Yeah. Father. My controls. I'll never forget you. Summons another war.
Immediately forgets about him. Like a 15th century dad. 16 kids, 5 times to the plague. It's all good.
That's right.
Mind control might still die though. Yamsun, no more mana. Oh, that lifesteal actually will help him survive. Kills the Warpipe Player in the process, and mind control will die instead to the blinding light. A little bit of recovery for Nouns.
You already see, of course, Yamsun rotating around on the map. GH as well, trying to find farm, has been caught. Looking for the TP away. Arrow.
I think it'll hit. Yeah.
In time.
Blinding light to send him into the arrow. That was the plan. In case it didn't hit him, GH will die just as well. Gunner having the impact we all knew he would. And Samael, it's not really his fault. He just can't rotate as much, so his choice is to go for Hand of Might instead and get big.
Yeah.
It's losing to Kuroki. At least to get away because he's still not alive. Okay, he almost died. Bottom lane though. Mail. Got the Dragon Tail. They find Husky first. And they'll try to dispose of him quickly. Success. They continue this push. Do you stay down bottom? I mean, you have DK and Beastmaster. Nah, you rotate mid, right?
Yeah, I think mid tier 1 tower's got to go first. Even, like, all Kuro has to do is... Well, right now his attention is being forced top lane, of course. But basically, Kuro can take care of this tower alone. Just literally throw any creep that you enchant on it, and it will probably die. How much they buff this ability. But he is currently sticking around in this top lane. A little bit of farming, and of course, maybe putting his own life on the line. And they black hole him. Okay, Kuro must die.
Okay.
He even full channeled the black hole. It's about sending a message.
Moo? Okay, he is going to be burnt alive with a Breathe Fire finishing him off. And Nigma will get a much better kill because they just lost their 5. It wasn't that big a deal. However, the combination from Nouns could be good as they get another support. It's going to be GH this time. And Samael loses his dragon form, no longer wants to take this fight. let's see. Cyclops Max here. Samael. Oh, he released baby! And onto the old man he goes. Gunner does not deal well with youth. He's going to be tossed like a pinata.
And GH does deal very well with youth because he's been reborn now as he also commits the supernova. Missing off the map for like 3 minutes after he was non-stop on the top. You know what's going on here.
He's dying to creeps though. Yaps is like, I'll protect you. I'll kill a dinosaur. Oh no, he got baited the whole time. Tossback Lelis will try to save him, but he Moo walked in. So the tossback wasn't actually that far. And Yamsen will die. Lelis does too.
Oh no. Starting greed is not... I mean, look, for now, Nigma Galaxy only feel compelled into action.
Perhaps Lelis, tossback, okay. Okay, we have a play. They made a play. Even though Lelis dies for this, they killed mind control. Lelis actually was still surviving, despite Crow's best efforts. And then he might find GH. But GH, however, turns into an egg, and this is difficult to fight into. Yamsen's forced to BKB and save himself.
Yep. All right. Oh, and actually, now they're going to smoke up and fight. I think Nigma Galaxy, they might be keen to fight here as well.
Yes, Mail has a life.
Oh, they blinked away.
He just discovered the smoke.
They smoked to gank the mid-wave. And then they got scared when they actually saw a hero.
Chad King just walks in and goes, you're going to smoke onto me? I have 3,000 HP.
And the real reason, of course, is because Sumail also didn't pop BKB in that skirmish, right? So he's still actually strong, and I don't believe he's the right hero to try and kill. Lelis is almost making a hero move there.
Yes, he was very close. Lelis is too valuable. I don't think he should be the one making hero moves.
Yeah, no, I was just saying in terms of breaking the smoke, instead of Yamsum, yeah, he's going to find him instead.
Oh no, he's a much more valuable hero. Is he trying to TP? Yep, he does.
Maybe too late. Oh.
Yeah. I think he was dead regardless. Life's going to kill him in 2 hits. Control cats.
That's right. But for now, when Mu has this point back,
okay.
It's actually pretty strong.
Perhaps this is a kill. Yes.
He bladed him.
He flew into the arrow. That was like a bird flying into a plane. Oh no.
And again, you actually still have a 9-second BKB on Sumail.
He's on low ground. Okay, he's gonna fight Lelis. This is a very valuable kill because he's a lot of the team fight from Nouns. Nouns is trying to retreat.
Kuro got the kill there. He's beginning to power up.
What build is he going for? Oh, he's actually full support. He's not puppying this where he goes trying to get Lance and carry. To wait for a smoke, and he was right about that. He'll find the timing. I don't think that's his target. Mu is a much better target. Avalanche though, Lelis stops this. We're now saving Mu. Lelis, the hero. Okay, and they toss him. They have the block hard here. And two Fence Court from a cancel immediately though. And Moo realizes not very useful. However, Miracle really low on HP thanks to the Illuminate. Yamso doesn't want to fight him just yet. Activates the Silver Edge and fights the CK head on. Lelis against the hero. Kills some Miracle here as Yamso TP's in the face in danger. Damage is lacking and he'll make it back home.
All right.
Now Sumail is
actually,
being
he's
stopped by
struggling.
Gunner as well.
But they're out of vessel charges.
No, he's gonna kill Husky easily. And now Gunner tries one last time. The E-Blade damage. Gunner needs to run away. Still has the 4-step though, so he knows he can play around this. Lelis is setting up for another potential kill, but his Blink Dagger will get cancelled by the Spirit. Gunner now in the low ground. He's lacking that vision, and they're gonna catch him in a really bad position. Forces himself. That's not
fighting
enough. Avalanche is not gonna work either. Yamson joins it again, but he gets free fire, so the illusions don't have much damage. They can't even kill the Phoenix. GH might just walk out. No, he dies fine to the illusions, but in exchange for Yamson though, so not a worthwhile trade.
Yeah, really clutch Lotus there by GH, right? Reflects the 4. So mind control position in these fights.
Trying to toss back with good rage. Lelis is now in trouble. Lelis gets saved by the E-Blade and the 4-step. Gunner using one of his tools to save him. The 4-step was actually Lelis'. Miracle gets sent back. That's going to be his first life, and they still preserve the black hole. Yamson still beat him on the second one.
Look at Mind Control hiding all the way in the trees.
No Phantasm though, which makes it much more difficult to kill.
Yep, that's right. Yamson not yet at that really crucial talents for this matchup. He needs his 20 talent, right? Reality, 4-2-3 tower is going to go down. They will lose the Aegis, but in exchange, pick up the melee racks down bottom. So that lane's going to... Oh, wow. Kobe and arrow, and I caught GH. Catch there.
Yeah, this is your... you're obsessed with this game, huh?
I am. I don't know. I just brought it up, and really it was the jet engine flew into the base.
St. George?
Okay.
So he tore down until St. George comes by. Right. Oh, okay. Lelis almost got Miracle onto the rage, but Lelis once again in a precarious position. And he might be killed this time. To get rid of Lelis, that was a big part of your team fight. Yamson's also dying, by the way. Just to the Phoenix, pretty much. A little bit of help from Miracle, of course.
And it's so difficult.
He didn't demonstrate incredible understanding of the game, and he kind of got destroyed by the whole game. Lelis, once again, the real playmaker in this team is just being targeted all the time. The two illusions are kind of keeping Yamson at bay right now. As they went in the Moonlight Channels, they're safe for now, but Sumail's just looking in the trees, waiting for his opportunity to strike.
Look how long it took him to kill that illusion. That's an illusion.
That's Dr. Record, dude. It's Gunner's build being used against him.
It is.
Miracle, okay, rage, it's fun. Last ditch smoke, sure. Go for it, Lelis. Like, I could do it on Sumail, but there's no point in doing anything against Sumail.
Pull him down. 8% less HP for everyone on the side of Nigma Galaxy. Now it's only 4,000 HP on the DK.
Oh, good toss back. Long range toss back, but Sumail has a big hit. And he's gone. They can't keep him at base. He's actually fighting against Ford this time. Moo gets a call onto Miracle. Is it going to cancel? Yeah, there's the cancel. Miracle's fight. They kill Yamson. They tear through Moo. G through the throne as well.
Okay. Oh, hold on. Kill Kuro before the game done. Yes! Okay. Not a problem there. Mind control as well with the tip onto Kuro. Rev up your Reddit accounts, boys. Kuro took another death here. I've been.
It is with Dr. Offlane. Oh, thank God.
Okay.
Oh, thank God. Oh, I was about to go off on this Earthshaker Offlane. I was reserving my hate until I saw that. I'll briefly explain to people that might have not watched it what the purpose of the Switch Dr. Offlane is.
Oh, right. I guess, yeah, people might not actually know, right? Because they made a small change. Again, in one of the very strange buffs that Ice Frog tends to give heroes that do breathe a lot of life into some tough maybe they punch the first blood glimpse if they can catch him. And Voodoo Restoration is not good enough to save him here, unfortunately.
Just deal some damage.
Yes, indeed. And everyone's going to heal it off right away.
I want to give you the chance to just rave on how much you love this hero, but as he died, I'm going to take this away from you and just say he is Lesh, but from the off. That's what the goal is of the Voodoo Restoration. Very similar to the life idea of the Bloodstone.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, they have frost arrows. If Gunner's really good, that can set up for a Sunstrike.
Look, I mean, I imagine he called for the hero, right? He's a Grandmaster Invoker.
No, it's a good Invoker game overall, but definitely the early game is what I was questioning, right? Because Quantic Sword Invoker, he's slow if he doesn't get this. And if he doesn't get Sunstrike kills, his contribution to the team will be none, as you can already see him queuing the
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Needs to try and scale, right? So, as well as with a nice pick off there, we'll kill the courier of Husky. Be in for some trouble, but he's got 6 stick charges. Goes back. forced to use some of them now. Down goes the
Tombstone. And the Magic Stick saves him with the Crypt Swarm. He's actually gonna get the kill against GH. He lets Yamsun take it, but Husky gets it back in with a zombie. Sunstrike in the bottom. The setup is the paralyzing cask.
There it is.
That was really impressive. I hope the observer caught that. The cask was actually timed perfectly with the right Sunstrike to keep him in place for the just second to get hit and kill.
Yeah, that's actually Gunner. That's also something I was going to say, is that cask is a really interesting stun because it is a projectile, right? And it's not that fast, honestly.
So the timing is really impressive.
Oh no, 100%, right? But it does kind of. It's a little bit like when you know you're going to hit someone with your Earth Spike or your Burrow Strike, I believe it's called on Nyx Assassin, where like the stun does take time to actually hit. And if you're really good, like you can time. There's another Sunstrike down bottom. This time it will not kill Kuro.
This time is much harder.
Yes.
And Shadows has more movement speed too.
That's right, actually, good points. And the Morph doesn't, right? So that's why it does make that kill a little bit more doable. Doctor, not the kind of hero who wants to be tanking too many tower shots, though. But with Brown Boots already now from Moo, be a little bit of a happier Doctor here. Got a stipend with that kill.
Even these arcanes, though, to actually this hero just guzzles mana with his build, and you need the arcanes 100%. Eventually lock it. I think that was the build too, as Husky dies in the top lane. But Yamsu's still fighting against Mind Control, realizing this is Death Prophet, and she just hit a level 3. That Spirit Siphon sucks you off, and it takes away your HP. You have to run away. I did not mean to say that. I am sorry. Sucks you off.
Sucks you out of the lane. That's what you
Yeah, there you go.
Thanks for saying it again, just to make sure everyone heard it twice. For the now you have 2 samples, right, to edit into your highlight reel compilations of Avo Plus. Therefore, damage is up to level 3. And again, you know, unlike when we all tried this build in the Ags Labyrinth Part 2, this is actually pretty good this early on. Does require you to really build into it as mid lane. Gunner getting dope.
That Forge Spirit to block, force the Spirit out, and now you can fight Sumail head on somewhat with the help of the Forge Spirit. Sumail forced to retreat. Here's the TP from Husky. Husky comes without any stuns. Sumail though has 2 remnants, so he'll be fine. Actually use the Tombstone here just to force Sumail away.
Yeah.
They know they can't kill him, but at least will annoy him.
The crappy part is Tombstone level 1. Oh, they actually got him. The
with a Sunstrike in base.
Unbelievable.
Actually incredible.
Wow. That was based right there. For the first Death Ward play onto this Morphling. Unfortunately didn't quite get it there. Looks like they're going to catch Kuro there. Nice combo on the stuns, and Lelis rewarded with a kill. A little bit hard actually to kill this Morphling without actually, even with Maledicts, to be honest.
Mind Control instead takes the lead in the high ground. Kuroki's just bait right now. He enchants Lelis, takes the beating. He gets the Sunstrike, he misses. They miss, sorry. Kuroki has actually successfully initiated against Lelis.
Yeah. Mal connects as well with the DD rune. The Exo active. They're going to look for the tower here. Husky can't TP away, and he will unless they catch him with the glimpse. No, it's on cooldown for 5 more seconds. Lelis, though.
I think he might die. They just get the fissure off. Oh, but I think he's going to be quick enough on that.
Yeah, might be able to snag him for balls, though.
That was the fissure afterwards. Lelis actually wanted that kill instead, huh?
Got him. There, guys, I got you. But second, that Nouns have complete trust in him every time. It's the only way this works, you know? So it's really cool to see that. GH
this time. Oh, they do. Never mind. I spoke too soon. And Lelis will control him. There's their setup. Earthshaker finally come online. You actually have enough setup with the Aftershock, level 3, and that plus fissure will always guarantee a Sunstrike. Sumail takes target, but he has remnants. So he should be
a hard kill. Yeah, he's a hard kill.
Impossible. Moo's chasing him down, though. Taste my voodoo restoration, heathen.
I mean, look at it. It's I know he's offlane here. I know he's offlane, but it's the support equivalent of Morphling trying to strength gain through an Ursa. It just doesn't work.
He's offlane, right? He's off position, and then he's going to be off this one.
Because it's all physical damage, right? So even though you do become tankier, you just end up taking more damage because you...
Sun will show himself in the lane, though. Not very well positioned. They can punish this with glimpse, actually. Long range from GH. Long range change as well. And MC, he's on to Yamsun, who runs along the ice while hoping to save himself. He will. He's fine for now. He's not going to come back in. Mind Control is going to die. Kuroki now found by Lelis was a Blink Dagger and reveals an Echo Slam Kuroki. Much like last game, ultimates are reserved exclusively for this Enchantress.
Dragonlance item.
I like the Dragonlance
Radiant structures.
GH is just a no man's land right now. He got saved by the neutral for a second, but not killed by the Drow Ranger. as Moo is the real pusher, but Death
has
Prophet
been denied.
denies in front of Moo, who can't do much because all he can do is auto-attack the tower. You can do like, once you get the Blink Dagger, the choices of Shiva's Refresher or Kareem become up.
MC?
And that's true raging. You see, there's a Maledict, Voodoo Switcheroo, and he's got the Death Ward ready.
He's dead.
No, the touch like missed, and now MC in trouble. Sorry, Moo is in trouble, I mean, as they glimpse his back. The vessel's still on him, he can't heal that much. It's the mech, but the vessel's preventing the healing, which means Moo will fall. In exchange for mind control, though. So not that bad, considering nobody from Nigma was here, though. Kind of a win for them.
Oh yeah, big mid. And Miracle does manage to TP away just in the meantime. I was hoping to see this DP. You know, you take her out of the fight, and that's like the big blocker in this fight. They might kill me.
Ooh, gets covered by the Echo Slam. Oh, there's a lot actually, because they have nothing to stun him, so they can't cancel his Death Ward. That's why the Enchanter support can sometimes be not that great. Samail's been caught as well. He has remnants, but gets out of the ice wall, so the remnants are faster. Even BKBs to make sure he's fine. And Moo. Okay.
You just have Voodoo Restoration on full time. Presume it must. Oh, hold on. They see.
Oh, they got him with
no
a cask, actually. Continue with a shard. Miracle, though. Maledict. Nord.
Radiant's middle
Yeah, I
tower.
can see.
Again, it's still too low of a level now. Level 4 is really what you need this late in the game.
Well, it's Greaves now, so Zeri Chain's not that scary. They caught Husky, though. And
what a tornado!
Wants to protect him. A tornado hits 3, but he can't kill GH. Husky will die. And now Moo being chased down. Michael Trug enjoys the braid of the Voodoo Switcheroo, giving a little bit more space for Nouns to retreat. But they've left Moo behind, and not much they can do there. Moo then sacrificing the Death Ward towards the end of that. Oh, annoy them.
I thought they were gonna kill Kuro off those bounces. No, you need the talent there.
What is Gunner's plan here? He goes up to the high ground. Oh, TPs. Okay.
What else gives armor? I think Satanic is a little bit. No, I don't know.
No,
Hold on.
they're just AC. Yeah. Oh, okay. He morphed Agi, and he got silenced with the gust, so he's dead. That was a quick one. No armor for you.
Yeah, nice initiation. Gust, and then Gust mid Hurricane Pike there is really, really impressive. Good.
No,
good effort. Oh!
So Gunner still went in. Hex the disruptor of all heroes. But GH is dead. Hex will be up in 15 seconds. He's not that concerned about this as well. He wants to fight this. There's the buyback from the disruptor. They know they don't have Hex. There's a couple of moments where Yamsun's out of position. No hurt like either. The fissure though blocks him. And only mind control can chase after them. The rest of Nigma's trying to get close to mind control. A mind control holding on the fort. Is that gonna work? For the very side, a lot of healing. Here comes the Shadow with the short Hurricane Pike using the Echo Slam. Hits Kuroki in mind control. They both die simultaneously. That Miracle is forced to activate shift. Trying to go for Gunner who has this BKB. Hex in 9 seconds. Yamsun's running though. He has the glimpse. Oh, sorry, the gust in a second. Not gonna use it just yet. They need something to cancel his paralyzing cast. The vision move doesn't get it in time.
The auto pathing
so the TP completes.
They almost had him. They should have had him there, unfortunately.
Yeah. Doesn't have direction of movement on, man.
Yeah. Even Gunner the Shard, Yamsun probably bought it into the Morphling matchups, especially against the DP. You tend to want to buy the item for that Hypothermia Shard.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Miracle though is cutting this mid wave, so
Dire's
Galaxy are going to be able to rest somewhat easy. There's a wave down bottom though with the Tombstone now. So this is the lane they decide to push as they alacrity the wagon.
Middle tower has fallen.
Yeah, Yamsun's
in the base.
Yeah. I was gonna say, and Glimpse puts you back in the same position, but he Hurricane Pike in time. Because they glimpsed before they set up kinetic field there.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
But Yamsun is just gonna have to continue fighting with the fissure controlling anything that comes down this way.
We'll get the sustain by the way on the
Oh, the Hex. That's just the Morphling, but they can't roast this thing just yet. Kuroki down though. As Mind Control starts to create space for Miracle to fight. Apparently they want to take this. Okay. Glimpsing back move. And the Voodoo will make this an effortless glimpse. Now, Moo could be in trouble if the Voodoo is ended, but he still has the Greaves and
so
the
tanky.
He's not going to go down. Mind Control died in the sidelines. Another Hex. This time on the Ember. This could be an easier kill. Much less armor. Multi-shot though will not reach him as they force them to safety. However, it's a win for Nouns, who still preserve the Greaves, by the way. They haven't even committed that, and they have an immense amount of healing on the Witch Doctor.
Yeah, so what's also really cool about Voodoo Switcheroo is for some reason you continue healing when you're hitting on the map if you have Voodoo Restoration toggled on. So that's why he did come back with even more HP. Obviously, he's got Locket, right? So his heals are pretty insane right now.
Wait for Morphling again. The Hex catch. He's dead to a single marksmanship proc. So, without Miracle, 50 seconds. What's the plan now, Nigma Galaxy? It seems they just have to let all these ranks go. Tier 4 game well.
1-1. The plan.
Both these teams will drag each other to the depths of this tournament. Full elimination. Nobody gets away. Gunner, Raging Fury Invokers here. Nothing can stop me at the Hex 2. Oh, little Piglet. He thought he could beat the Big Bad Wolf, but the Big Bad Wolf can use the sun, and some males dead as well. They use the Voodoo Switcheroo to deal some damage to Kuroki. Moo's only prerogative, killing Kuroki this game. At least they can kill Moo in a counter initiation here, perhaps. Husky as well in a difficult position. The Fisher won't help him enough. But Yamsun, he's dealing with a real target, which is the structures here. 5 men from Nigma all around. Gunner goes again, this time for the Emperor. Sumail can be thrown. That's gonna kill him. 5 by Sumail for 100 seconds. The second static storm though, Kuroki's doing his best to deal some damage, but it's just not enough. Dude. And Nouns will ignore Kuroki, kill him swiftly. Give Mind Control one last team fight. Bye-bye Mind Control. It's over. Nouns will take this game.
This one's over. GG is called. Kuro's going to throw in the towel. And man, a great static storm there. Potentially a way to turn it around is, of course, they're just styling on the Nouns Fountain. But, a phenomenal game there. And look, they are hyped. We can see in the cameras, it's their first win right as well here in the Dream League season.